Okay, well, welcome everyone to Stretch with a Leader today. We have Craig Richardville here with us today. So grateful to have you with us, Craig. And Craig, if you would be willing to share a little bit about your role with Intermountain and then jump into your Be Well moment, and then you can throw it back to me for the stretch portion.
Great. Thank you, Cami. Really appreciate the opportunity to be here. So, Craig Richardville, excuse me, I'm the Chief Digital and Information Officer at Intermountain Health. My responsibilities are all tech. So, if you look at data, analytics, reporting, Epic, Cerner, Workday, network, your laptop, all that stuff. So that's all within the scope of my responsibility. I've been married for 5 years. I have 3 grown sons, all spread throughout the country, 2 in North Carolina, 1 in California. And from an exercise perspective, I'm probably what you would classically call a gym rat. So I go to the gym and I love that part of exercise. However, in my younger life, it was really easy to get over injuries and things of that nature, and you just kind of naturally work through them. I never really had to see anybody. But recently, I had this tingling and a massive loss of strength in my left arm. So things that I could do, heavy weight 15 times, went down to 1. But a lot of my other exercises were just fine. So I went and saw my doctor. She referred me to an orthopedic surgeon. He did an MRI. I have the C5, C6 disc is bulging. I've got some stenosis in there, and he recommended surgery, that I was a strong candidate for surgery. And so I asked him what that is, and his comment, when he gave it to me, it was like, explained a couple of options, and I'd be out for 3 months, 6 months. It's like, I don't have like a lot of years left, so I don't want to take months and go ahead and be kind of handicapped for a while. So what I ended up doing was he said you could go to PT as well. So he actually referred me to a physical therapist as a resort to maybe minimize it. And I've been with her now for almost 4 months. And I have a daily routine. I will say my strength is almost back to 100%. The tingling, it happens, and the numbness 1 or 2 times a day versus 1 or 2 times an hour. The amount of time that happens has lessened a lot. I kind of feel like I've avoided surgery. So what I've done is I've started making stretching now part of my life and part of what I do every day as a routine. Something that I have to intentionally do. So I have my band tied to the bathroom door. I have light weights on the bathroom counter. My wife's not too happy about how our bathroom's been redecorated, but I have to run into those things in order to allow me to be able to remember to do that. So probably 4 or 5 times a week in the morning and at night, I have a 20-minute routine that over that period of time, she's given me a dozen exercises to do. And I do that on a regular basis now, and that has seemed to really help me. So from somebody who did not stretch to somebody that is a big fan of stretching, I think this is a great opportunity for all of us. And I want to thank Intermountain Health for the opportunity and for all of you that are participating.
Thanks.
Cami, I'll turn it back to you.
Thanks so much, Craig, for sharing a little bit about your journey with that pinched nerve and how your persistence has paid off in terms of improving those symptoms. As we age, things just start to creep up on us, don't they? So yeah, we'll move on to the stretch portion of Stretch with a Leader today. Craig, you can leave your camera on, turn it off, whatever you're most comfortable with. And then I'm going to spotlight myself and we will get moving. Okay, let's hop up and find ourselves some space. Okay, so we'll start with feet a little wider than hip width apart. We'll just start with some movement and some breathing to get going. So go ahead and take a big inhale and reach your arms up. And then as you exhale, just hinge forward part way, hands on your thighs. And we'll just do that a couple more times. So our first few movements are just more of a check-in, just to see how your body's feeling today. Notice maybe where you're holding some tension or feeling kind of tight at, or maybe just parts of your body that you haven't noticed in a while. Okay, let's do one more of these. Big reach up and exhale, fold. All right, go ahead and step the feet together. We're going to take the right leg back. So right leg comes back, and then left arm does just a big circle back. You can let your head turn as your arm turns. Then we'll step forward to the other side. So left leg back, right arm circle, turn the head, step forward, switch sides. Take some big breaths as you're going through the movements as well. You've probably been breathing kind of shallow most of the day, especially if you have any stress going on in your life. So take some big breaths. It relieves a little bit of mental stress in addition to physical stress. Okay, let's step our feet together. Bring your hands up by your shoulders. We're going to step the left leg out to the side, and then the arms are going to reach up and over to the right. And then step back in, and let's do the other side. Step side and reach to the opposite. Let's do just one more of these each side. All right, back to the center. We'll take feet a little wider than hip width apart. And of course, remember, just move within your own range of motion as we go through these stretches. So we're just going to do a big reach up to the sky, maybe even a little bit of a back bend, and then bend your knees and reach down to the floor. Bend them as much as you need to get to the floor. We'll do that a couple more times. Reach up and bend. So we're trying to keep the back kind of flat as you reach for the floor. So that's where the knee bend comes in handy. Maybe you'll be able to mobilize a little bit more through those hamstrings where you don't have to bend your knees as much. So just kind of play around with your range of motion there. Let's do one more of these. And come back to standing in the center. Let's take the left leg back. So we've got a short split stance. And then you're going to take your fists out in front of you, fists together. We're going to twist to the right. So inhale as you come to the center. And exhale as you twist, and let your eyes follow where your fists are going. Let's do one more like this. Twist and now hold. From here, pull your elbows back so your hands come apart, and then straighten the arms out so fingers are moving forward and back. From here, take your front hand and reach it up as your back hand reaches down into a big side stretch. And then bring the arms back up. Just reverse it. Bring your fists in, bring them together, and twist to the front. Let's switch up our feet. So now right leg goes back. You can always take your feet kind of wide for more stability. And we're going to take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Big inhale to the center. Exhale, twist to the left. Big inhale to the center, and exhale, twist to the left. Pausing here in this twist. Go ahead and pull your fists apart, pulling your elbows back, and then reach your arms straight out. Fingertips pointing forward and back, and then tilt. So front arm reaches up, back arm reaches down. Big side stretch. Hold that as long as you'd like. And we'll reverse out of it. So lift the arms back up to the center. Take the fists in together and twist to the front. Go ahead and release the arms. Let's do a few shoulder rolls right here. Try and relax the neck and shoulders. And then we're going to take your feet nice and wide out to the sides. So toes are pointed forward. You can always adjust the width, whatever you need. We're just going to move side to side. So bend one knee and then the other knee. So if there's too much stretch, bring your feet closer together. If you need more, take your feet further apart. Okay, we're gonna hold on this side. So hands are planted on the thigh. We're gonna keep the left hand on the thigh. Right arm is gonna row back and then reach forward and do it one more time. Row back and reach forward. Switch the hands up, go to the other side. Right hand stays planted, left arm's gonna row and twist and reach forward and row and twist. All right, switch to the other side again. We're gonna move more into the legs this time. So if your feet feel too far apart, bring them up together a little bit. But we're gonna lift the left toes until you feel the inner thigh and the back of your leg. Maybe hamstring, maybe all the way down through the calf. Keep that toe nice and flexed. And then go ahead and plant it down and we'll switch sides. Get all your weight into your left leg and then you can lift those right toes. Really flexing the foot. And then plant the foot back down. We'll come to the center and then bring your feet in together. Okay, hands on hips. We'll just keep our feet narrow, hip width apart here, and take a big inhale and reach the left arm up and over. Side stretch. Bring it back down, and now take your left leg and sweep it behind the right and do it again. Reach up and over. Side stretch. And maybe this time see if you can pull the top elbow back a little further and maybe look up under the arm. And we'll come all the way out of it and switch up the hands. So now right arm reaches up and over, side stretch. Bring the arm down. Take the right leg back behind the left. Big reach up and over. See if you can pull your elbow back and start to look up under your arm. And then come all the way out of it. Okay, feet hip width apart. You're gonna take palms up, send your thumbs back, lift your chest. If there's any compression in your low back, tuck your tailbone under a little more. And then as you reach forward, round through the back, we're gonna wrap the left arm under the right into a little bear hug and then round forward. Big inhale, arms go wide, lift the heart. And now the right arm goes under the left. Round through the back. Let's bring it up, thumbs go back. This time, fingertips reach out in front of you, interlace the fingers, press the palms away, pull your shoulder blades apart, and then maybe even look down at the ground, and then rock your shoulders up and down, side to side. Take a big inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. And then release the arms down to your sides. Okay, shake the arms out a little bit and let's do a few shoulder rolls back. And forward. Take interlacing fingers behind the head. Take your feet maybe a little wider than hip width apart here. And we're just gonna go elbow side to side. Push your head back into your hands. Come back up to the center and we'll just do some little twists, side to side. Back to the center, release the arms, do a big inhale, reach up. You can exhale and fold as far down as you would like to go. And then we will repeat that one more time. Inhale up, exhale, fold. And then last one, inhale up, and then just release arms to your sides. Okay, you guys are all done. Thanks so much.